Hey guys, welcome back to the Scrappery YouTube. No surprises, I'm back with another layout. This time I'm using Bella and Valerie, which were two kits from February. This isn't actually my first layout using these kits. I have one on the blog, which I didn't make a video for, but you can check that out in the description box down below. There won't be a direct link, but you'll be able to find it. What I'm doing here is I'm just taking some paint and a foam brush and creating it was meant to be like an ombre brush stroke effect, but I didn't have any white paint. I just had modeling paste. So yeah, it works a little, but I didn't have any white paint on hand because I was at uni, and when something is at home I need it at uni, and when something is at uni I need it at home. Like right now I really need my tripod, or at least one of my tripods, but they're both at uni and I'm home right now, so that's not great. But yeah, it always happens like that. Have any of you ever played The Sims? I need an inventory like The Sims have, and you just put all their stuff goes into the inventory, and then you just pull it out whenever you need it. Doesn't matter where you are, you just like it's in their back pocket. That's what I need. Alrighty then, back on track. I just added some splatters, and now I'm adding some letter stickers to my background just to add a little bit more interest and texture. I don't know. They're white, so it's just a very subtle hint. It's a great way to use up those old letter sticker sheets if you have a few Y's and Z's and W's left. I didn't. This is a new sheet, but you could totally do that as well. I just really hope I don't need an M or a P in the future, because that would be really bad luck. Now I'm just adding some texture paste to the background as well, using one of my favorite stencils. This one's by Heidi Swap. I think it was in a past kit, one of the first ones I got last year sometime. But it's great for just adding a subtle hint of texture, and circles go with everything, so that's why I love it. And I'm just mixing the modeling paste with some Heidi Swap Color Shine. You can't really, you can sort of tell, but yeah, it's just a very light peach color. And I tried to put it where I thought my photos were gonna go, just so it was like a matte for my photo. But yeah, I kind of moved around. Where I thought I was gonna put my photos is not where I ended up putting my photos. So yeah, it still worked out okay though. So I just have 3 little 2x3 photos. Yeah, which I moved around quite a bit. There's a lot of rearranging going on in this video. That's why it's super long. So you could probably skip 2 minutes ahead if you don't want to watch me trying to decide what to do. Yeah, and then I'll start putting it together. But I thought you might like to see my decision making process. I don't know. Yeah, because usually I plan and lay out stuff what I'm gonna do, but this was kind of just, see what happens. And I filmed it all, so I guess it's good to see though, because you might be inspired by this layout as opposed to what it ended up looking like. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking pieces from the ephemera pack in the scrappery kit, and I'm just using them as mats for my photo, behind my photo, because my photos are so small. They're kind of the perfect size to frame my photos. I don't know if I end up using some of them, but yeah, that was my first idea. And I thought I might use these acetate, is that what they're called? Acetate letters on my layouts, but I didn't end up using them at all. I ended up using the rose gold thicker words instead. So, yeah. Okay guys, how cute is that bowl that you just saw? It's handmade out of fabric and it's so cute. I love the colour, and that's where I keep my washi tapes at the moment. I'm just using some of this black chevron washi tape, which you can get in the store. It's just one of the many rolls of washi tape available, and I think they're like only $1. Like, need I say more? This video is the perfect representation of how indecisive I am. I think I'm getting somewhere now though. Yeah, I decided to put that photo over to the side just as a vocal point, I guess. I don't know. I ended up putting this diamond charm onto the layout, and I just took the little clasp off. It was actually quite easy to take it off. It's just going to be very hard to attach now, but that's alright. In the end, I decided to just use hearts as the only shape on my layout. I ended up taking away the floral piece just to keep it simple and yeah, not too much going on. I kept the little diamond on, but that was about it. So I just added a doily behind those two photos as well. And that little tag there, which I just put the washi tape over, is from the Bits and Pieces kit in the little tag pack you got. Oh, you were given a few, I think 3, maybe 4, I don't remember. But I ended up attaching most stuff on with my stapler, which I went out and bought because my stapler was at home, but that's alright. And I also added the photos on with some foam tape, which you can see. Instead of the word shine, I went for forever instead, and incorporated it into my title. I used these little letter stickers, which are from Elle's Studio, and they're also in the store. I think the craft might have sold out, but you can still grab the pink ones. They're the perfect size. I prefer to use smaller letter stickers as opposed to thickers, just because, yeah, I don't really make room for large titles, so unless, you know, I incorporate it into the design somehow. But at the end, I always don't have enough room to put like a whole title with thickers, so that's why I like collecting little letter stickers. And now I'm just matting the whole layout onto some pattern paper. I cut down the sides. I don't even know how, a few centimeters of each side, I think. And even though this piece is like cut into, I decided to use it and just, you know, use some scraps to like make a 12 by 12 again. If you saw my previous layout, you understand why they're all cut at angles like that, which kind of worked out perfectly. And I changed my mind when I went to stick it down that I liked the other side better. I do this quite a lot. I don't know if you do it too, and you like, just before you're about to like adhere it, you might move it slightly or flip it over, and then you're like, oh, that looks good, and then you like, you don't know what to do, and I don't know. But I really like how it turned out like that. And I'm just putting the finishing touches on, some washi tape and some rub-ons, which are from the Bits and Pieces kit. I just used a couple of arrows and little phrases. I think the one below the photo says XOXO, and the one near the hearts is love this, I think. There's close-ups on the blog if you wanted to. Oh, there you go. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you guys next time. See ya.